Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on the latest as usual. We start with Joao Felix as Xavi's plan to fit the deadline day signing into the Barcelona lineup. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Pedri Gonzalez as Barca could consider starting renewal talks with the Golden Boy next summer. We're also going to be discussing more on that. So, guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona roped in two Portuguese stars, Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix, into the squad on the transfer deadline day, with the pair arriving on loan from Atletico Madrid, respectively. Given Barca's long-running issues at right back, Cancelo is set to assume the position moving forward and even provided a glimpse of what he offers in his cameo against Osasuna last weekend. As for Felix, it is still not very clear as to where he would fit in and how Xavi uses him to get the best out of the 23-year-old. So now the question is Joao Felix on the left wing. Now, Mundo Deportivo is reporting that Xavi is likely to use Joao Felix on the left wing in his Barca lineup. Speaking about the Portuguese international last week and where he can play, the manager had said, as a 9, as a 7, as an 11, he is a very versatile player and has wonderful qualities to succeed at Barca. During his debut cameo against Osasuna last weekend, Joao Felix was deployed on the left side of the attack as well. And as such, the idea seems to be utilizing the 23-year-old former Benfica wonderkid on the left wing, from where he can drift into central areas, allowing Alejandro Balde the space to roam forward at free will. For most of his career, Felix has been utilized as an auxiliary second striker, playing off a proper center forward, and why such a position might not exist in Xavi's system, the Portuguese ace could strike up a similar tandem with Robert Lewandowski. In his career, Felix has played 119 games as a second striker, racking up 35 goals from 119 matches. So when it comes to his tally on the left wing, the 23-year-old has 13 goals and 8 assists from 32 matches. Contrarily, the Portuguese international has been ineffective from the right flank, managing just a couple of goals from 14 games. So using Felix on the left flank and have him drift infield makes sense for Xavi. However, how he plans to rotate him with Gavi, Pedri, and Ferran Torres will be interesting to see. Of course, Joao Felix made the move on deadline day alongside fellow compatriot Joao Cancelo. Joao Felix has been a player that have been long linked with Barca, and even though Xavi have not been of the idea of bringing Felix from day one, but due to the fact that President Laporta is a huge fan of the player, along with the help of his agent George Mendes, it made the deal for Joao Felix become a reality after the player have voiced out publicly his desire to one day join Barcelona. And of course, there have been a lot of questions arising as to which position will Joao Felix play under Xavi, because we have been seeing Xavi playing his four-man midfield system where maybe Gavi will play as a false winger, and he have been doing that now consistently. And many people have been criticizing those tactics, saying that Barca don't play with wingers anymore. Lewandowski himself has given a slight dig about the situation, that he doesn't have supplies like he used to, all because they don't play with wingers. Xavi will carry Gavi and put on the left wing. What do you expect Gavi to do? To play as a winger? He can't do that. So now bringing in Joao Felix automatically means Xavi needs to switch. At times, he needs to switch that system he has been constantly using And of course, speculations are saying that Javi Hernandez will likely go back to the left wing, right wing. In fact, the three forward system with three midfielders, which means with Felix being his natural position, maybe the left, he's also good at the left so much. He can also play as well attacking midfield. But looking at the fact that under Javi's system, we don't have any attacking midfield. I'm talking about a player who plays directly as a number 10 that is behind a striker. We don't have that because Javi does not operate with the double pivot system. So as it stands right now, Mundo Deportivo is saying that Joao Felix might be utilized at his preferred left wing role position. But it remains to be seen how often can he be used because there's still competition. We have players like Ferran Torres. Gavi himself will still be a competition because Xavi does not look like stopping that system anytime soon, playing full system with midfield with just two attacking players. So I think Joao Felix will help us a great deal. It's just a matter of time. I think Xavi needs to use him. We bought him for a reason, and I think he'll be a great signing. So it remains to be seen how far things go for Joao Felix in his dream move to FC Barcelona. Yeah, we saw them playing their debut against Osasuna last weekend alongside Joao Cancelo. I think they had a very good debut, especially for Joao Cancelo, as many people appreciated his efforts, his work rate. I mean, his performance was good, but not like Joao Felix had a very exceptional performance. Neither did he have a worst performance, but he was just there. And I definitely believe that with time he will shine. Then on to the final story of discussion. In the 3 years that he has been at the club, Pedri has grown into an invaluable member of this Barcelona team. The 20-year-old was signed by the Catalans back in 2019, but spent a season on loan at Las Palmas before arriving at Camp Nou in 2020, and has since been a key cog in the side, be it under Ronald Koeman or Xavi. Soon after a scintillating debut season with Barca, Pedri won the Copa Trophy and the Golden Boy Award in 2021, and of course has also rewarded with a new long-term contract till 2026. Pedri still has 3 years left on his current contract with Barca, which is further protected by an enormous €1 billion release clause. But Sport is now reporting that Barca could review the 20-year-old's contract next summer and consider opening talks over a new deal. It goes without saying that Pedri is an essential cog in the Barca system, as Xavi himself has alluded on several occasions. There is stark difference in the team with and without Pedri, and as such, it only makes sense for Barca to reward the young star with improved terms matching his status while keeping in mind the economic reality of the club. So, guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.